Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Knowledge for Growth. In this video, we will study the Indus Valley Civilization. First, we will learn about the discovery of the Indus Valley Civilization. Then, we will know its geographical extent. Then, the most important and prominent centers. After that, we will study the distinctive features of this civilization. Finally, we will see the various theories regarding its decline and end our study with some important miscellaneous information. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then please do so. This motivates me a lot. So let's begin. The discovery of the Indus Valley Civilization. Historians believed that the history of India began with the coming of the Aryans. In 1826, an Englishman named Charles Mason had found a large number of bricks from a place named Harappa. In 1856, the English government started making a railway track from Karachi to Lahore. For this, the work of excavation was started and many mysterious objects were found. On seeing those objects from the ruins, the workers became frightened and the work was postponed. In the year 1921, Dayaram Sahani got the site excavated at Harappa in the Montgomery district of Punjab, now in Pakistan, on the left bank of the river Ravi. After 1 year in 1922, Rakhaldas Banerjee discovered the remains of civilization at Mohenjo-daro in the Larkana district of Sindh, now in Pakistan. Sir John Marshall announced the discovery of a new civilization which he named the Indus Valley Civilization in a London weekly in 1924. Thus began a new chapter in the history of India. Geographical extent. Over 1,400 settlements that are discovered so far are distributed over a wide geographical area. From west to east, it extends from Sutkagendor in Balochistan province in Pakistan to Alamgirpur in Meerut, Uttar Pradesh in the east. In the north, it extends from Manda in Jammu and Kashmir to Daimabad in Ahmednagar, Maharashtra. From west to east, the extension is about 1,600 kilometers, and from north to south, the extension is about 1,100 kilometers. Most of the settlements are located on the banks of the river Indus and Saraswati. Now we will study some of the most important centers of the Indus Valley Civilization. Let's start with Harappa. Harappa was discovered in the year 1921 by Dayaram Sahani. As you can see on the map, it is located on the bank of the river Ravi in the Montgomery province of Punjab in Pakistan's Sahiwal region between Lahore and Multan. The most notable findings of this place are 6 granaries in a row, grid planned city, coffin burial, cemetery H of alien people. Now the cemetery H is not an H-shaped cemetery. It is a region which archaeologists have demarcated as H. Okay. Virgin goddess, stone symbols of lingam and yoni, clay figures of mother goddess, wheat and barley in wooden mortars, copper scale, dice, vanity box and copper made mirrors. And another notable feature is a workman's quarters. Now moving on to our next location, Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro was discovered in the year 1922 by Rakhaldas Banerjee. As you can see on the map, it is located on the bank of the Indus River in the Larkana district of Sindh, which is now in Pakistan. Some important features include the city followed a grid planning, great granary and great bath. The great bath is the largest building found till date. Assembly hall, Pashupati Mahadev statue, bronze image of a nude woman dancer, steatite image of bearded man who is considered as the priest king. Now, steatite is a type of stone which is known as a soapstone. Human skeletons showing invasion and massacre. Painted seal. Clay figure of Mother Goddess. Now, moving on to our next location, we have Chanhudaro. Chanhudaro is located on the bank of the Indus River in the Nawab Shah district of Sindh, now in Pakistan. Some important features include the city was without any citadel or fort. Citadel means a fort or a fortified place. Ink pot, lipstick, metal works were also found in this region. Shell ornament makers, bead makers, shops, dog's paw imprint on a brick, terracotta bullock cart, bronze toy cart with seated driver. Now moving on to our next location, we have Kalibongan. Kalibongan is located, as you can see on the map, on the bank of the river Ghaghar. It is located in Hanumangarh district in Rajasthan, India. Some important features are this Kalibongan shows features of both pre-Harappan and Harappan phase. 7 fire altars have been found. Camel bones, water wells have been found. Mesopotamian cylindrical shell, tiger mark coin, black colored broken bangles. The name Kalibongan is derived from these findings. Black colored broken bangles. Kali means black and Banga means bangles. Now the next location is Lothal. Lothal, as you can see on the map, is located between Bhogava and Sabarmati rivers in Ahmedabad district in present Gujarat. Some important features are it is the first man-made port in the world, dockyard made of burnt bricks, chess playing, double burial of a man and a woman have been found in this region. Bead making factories have been found. First evidence of rice cultivation. Now our next location is Dholavia. Dholavia, as you can see on the map, is located on the banks of the Luni river in the run of Kutch province in Gujarat, India. Some important features are unique water management, largest site of water well, great bath. City was divided into 3 parts, 7 cultural stages, largest Harappan inscription used for civil purpose, a stadium. Now we will learn about some of the archaeological sites from where significant discoveries have been made. Surkotada. As you can see on the map, it is located in the run of Kutch of Gujarat. Bones of horses, oval grave and pot burials have been found in this region. Shutka Kendor. It is located in Pakistan and from there we have found that it was a trading point between Harappa and Babylon. Copper eggs have been found. Amri. Evidence of antelope or horse have been found. Rangpur. Evidence of rice cultivation have been found from Rangpur. Kotdiji. Wheel-made painted pottery have been found. Metallurgy and artistic toys. Defensive wall and aligned streets. Ropar. Burial of a dog with a master. This is a very important point. In Ropar, we find burial of a dog with master. Rakhigiri, Haryana in India. It is the largest site of the Indus Valley Civilization. Now we will study some of the distinctive features of the Indus Valley Civilization. The most striking feature of Harappan civilization is its town planning and sanitation. Cities such as Mohenjo-daro, Harappa, Kalibongan, Dholavia and Surkotada were divided into 2 parts. A fortified settlement on the high mounds called citadels or forts and the main residential area called lower town. Houses, drains, wells, bathing platforms, etc. were built of clean burnt bricks. The drainage system carried the wastewater to the main underground drain of the street. The covered drains had soak pits and manholes for clearing. The main streets ran from north to south and varied from 9 feet to 34 feet in width. The streets ran in straight lines, crossing one another at right angles. Houses stood on both sides of the streets. The streets and lanes were not paved by a famous street called the Fast Street of Mohenjo-daro was surfaced with broken bricks and potsherds. The most commonly found brick were well proportioned, measuring 26 centimeter by 12.5 centimeter by 5.5 centimeter. The bricks were made of alluvial soil. The entire city was protected by a city wall. A small fort has been laid bare in most of the important cities. The Harappan fortifications were not meant to defend the township from strong attacks by enemies. It was constructed for the protection against floods, robbers, and cattle raiders. It was also a proof that they commanded social authority over the area. Harappan people had features of Hinduism such as worship of the mother goddess, Pashupati, Shiva, sacred animals, trees, etc. The three-faced deity wearing a horned headdress, seated cross-legged on a throne and surrounded by elephant, tiger, buffalo and rhinoceros with deer appearing under the seat is the representation of Lord Shiva. At Kalibangan, fire altars have been discovered. We do not find any trace of temple or places for worship at any of the Harappan sites. Harappans believed in animal worship. The most common animal found on the Harappan seals is the bull, which has been referred to as an unicorn. The cow is not depicted or introduced anywhere. Tree worshipping was a culture in this civilization. People tree was the most worshipped tree. Swastik and cross signs were harbingers of good luck. The offering of animals in sacrifice was a Harappan practice which has been discovered from Mohenjo-daro and Kalibangan. In a fire altar, bovine bones and outliers were discovered which represent some kind of animal sacrifice. Agriculture was the backbone of the Harappan people. Sindh was a fertile part of country. The Indus people sowed seeds in the floodplains in November when the flood water receded and reaped their harvest of wheat and barley in April before the advent of the next flood. Wheat and barley were the main crops. Other crops include dates, sesame and mustard. The evidence of sugarcane has not yet been found, though its presence is to be expected. A fragment of woven cloth has been found at Mohenjo-daro. The Indus people were the earliest people to produce cotton. The Harappans used wooden plough with wooden or copper plowshares. Stone and copper sickles may have been used for harvesting the crops. Animals were kept on a large scale and oxen, buffaloes, goats, sheep and pigs were domesticated. Dogs and cats were also domesticated. Elephants were well known to the Harappans. They were also acquainted with the rhinoceros, spotted deer, hog deer, wild pig, etc. No evidence of the cow has been found yet. A copper scale has been found from Harappa. The sexagesimal and decimal system were known to them. Weaving was the chief industry at Mohenjo-daro. Pottery was an important industry. They were also acquainted with the art of dyeing and the art of smelting metals. They used bullock carts. They navigated on the coast of the Arabian Sea. A terracotta model of a ship comes from Lothal. The language of the Harappan people is still unknown. Their language is closer to Dravidian script than to any other language. Their scripts are pictographic. The script was written from right to left like modern Urdu. The script is not related to any of the contemporary Egyptian, Sumerian or Babylonian script. Some scholars call it the parent of the Brahmi script. All the inscriptions discovered till now are short with an average of half a dozen letters. The longest has 17. Traditional family was the unit of the society. Women were given high honor. The Indus civilization had four different classes in which the society was divided: scholars, warriors, businessmen, and laborers. No evidence of caste system has been found yet. They preferred indoor hobbies to outdoor amusements. Dance and music were their popular amusements. Dice, chess, fishing, hunting, and swimming were the sources of entertainment. Gambling was also prevalent. Mirrors of bronze were very common. Man and woman both were fond of ornaments. Harappan rulers were more concerned with commerce than with conquest, and Harappa was possibly ruled by a merchant class. Remnants of the Indus Valley Civilization. The worship of Pashupati Shiva and Lingam is practiced even today. Different religious symbols such as swastika has stood the test of time. Numeral and decimal systems were evolved there and the Vedic mathematics is based on them. Punch marked coins is an important survival of the Indus Valley civilization. The art of making pottery, baked bricks, beads, jewelry, different utensils was adopted in the Vedic civilization. Now let us learn some theories on how this great civilization declined. The Harappan culture lasted for around 1000 years. According to historian Mortimer Wheeler, invasion of the Aryans was the cause of destruction of the Indus settlements. Men and women were massacred in the streets and houses. They were left lying and were later covered without last rites. John Marshall is of the view that the decline of the Harappan civilization was mainly due to some unexpected and inexplicable change of the Indus River. Some evidence of devastation by floods is to be found at Mohenjo-daro and Lothal. The widely accepted explanation is that numerous causes, natural and human, as the invasion of nomadic outsiders in BC 1500, flood, social breakup of the Harappans, the decline in trade and commerce were the major causes of its decline. Now let us study some miscellaneous information regarding the Indus Valley civilization. The latest discovered Harappan site is Dholavira. The largest site is Mohenjo-daro, though some scholars claim it to be Rakhigiri. The largest site inside India is Rakhigiri. The two most thickly populated cities were Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. The Indus civilizations belong to Chalcolithic or Bronze Age. Chalco means copper and lithic means stone. Major imports were gold, which was imported from Kolar in Karnataka, also from Afghanistan and Persia. Silver was imported from Afghanistan and Persia. Copper was imported from Khetri in Rajasthan. Boustrophedon is the name of the Indus script. It is written from right to left and then left to right. The system of brick layering used by the Indus people, English bound system. The way of fitting the bricks in making walls. In this system, one layer of bricks is placed in length and the other layer is made by placing the bricks widthwise. The traces of Sati system is found at Lothal in the joint burial of a man and a woman. Lipstick has been discovered from Channudaro, black eastern bangles from Kalibangan. The evidence of coins is not found. Barter is assumed to have been the method of exchange of goods. Merchants were the ruling class of Indus civilization. The Harappan did not worship their gods in temples. They did not worship the cow as we do today. They worshipped Matri Devi Shakti, Yoni, Pashupati, Lingam, Naga, serpent, trees like Pipul and Acacia, hummed bulls, the sun, water, etc. They believed in paganism and sacrificed animals in religious ceremonies. Indra, the commander of Aryan, is accused of causing the decline of the Indus Valley civilization. Historian M. Wheeler identified the Battle of Haryampia mentioned in the Rig Veda with Harappa. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel because this motivates me a lot. Thank you.